even when I'm on top of my wife and I remember the people who are in that DP camp.
You go flat.
As funny as this may sound, it is very serious. Now, you need to watch this video to the end and understand why I keep referring to Governor Ortom of Benue State as a typical example of what we need in Igbo land. Welcome back on this platform. This is BVI Channel 1, where truth is gospel. I'm also Chinedu Peters, bringing you the message of truth that will set you free and make our people free indeed. You know, we don't like truth. Now, people like hyping and propaganda. But I will keep bringing it to our people, to the notice of our people, to understand the right thing to do to get ourselves off the hook of these oppressors parading themselves as political class in Igbo land. Let me not take your time. I want you to listen to Governor Ortom and understand why he is fighting for his people.
When I make attempt to see President Akume, will go there and say, look, if you allow Ortom come here, you will make him popular. So don't allow him. Because if you come and see him going and coming out, and the narrative they are saying that I saw the president, he will be a popular person. So I don't know how he wants me to operate. And that the governor has created more security problems and has a personal army called the Livestock Guards to help him during elections. Tell me, am I doing election now? Can you imagine? And how is Livestock Guard personal to me? Because the Livestock Guard have been working hard, they have succeeded in stopping some of the things they would have committed if not for them. Because those are the only people who they go out there and they are not armed, and now they are saying they are armed. And it's also said that I have a lot of arms, and the security men, the president should direct security men to come and search for arms. That is trying to come and cause additional insecurity to the state. Tell me where one person has been apprehended with arms and the person said, I gave him arms. Tell me one person. Ask the security men. So I don't romance with them, and I don't use thugs for election. In 2015, I did not patronize any thug. In 2019, I did not patronize any thugs. It was the Benue people. And that is it. I have not talked anywhere. But this narrative is meant to cause confusion and also create more problems. That the Livestock Guard should be disbanded. I think they should have been coming from somebody who is uneducated. But if you are educated and you're not even a lawyer, you should know that presidency cannot disband a law. This law prohibiting open grazing is the one that Livestock Guard provision was enshrined in to take care of those who are not obeying the law, and for cattle rustlers. And they have attained tremendous success in all these things. So what are they talking about? That they should disband it. It is captured in the law. Mayor Tiala took me to court, and we went there. We defeated them 2 times. 2 times. That the state have the right to make law as long as it does not conflict with the provisions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria's constitution. And that is what we did. And so we won our case. Our Livestock Guard don't carry arms. That is why we use agro rangers, we use the conventional security men, the soldiers, the police, and all that. And I've insisted, because if I make the mistake of arming any group, Akume will go there and tell them to come against me. So, our people say that a wise man will not allow cold to catch him. Where you okay? You know, so this is the point. But I want to appreciate all of you. And for me, I'm 60 years old. When I say this, some people don't want to hear about it. Let me say this. I'm not afraid to say the truth anywhere and anyhow, anytime. Whether it sounds good in some people's ears or not. It's not insult. It's saying the truth as it is. But if you have something superior to what I'm saying, please advance it. I will apologize to you when you prove to me that I'm wrong. So on this matter, I cannot do it. You have encouraged me. You elected me. The Benue people have been good to me, from being local government chairman to various positions in the party to minister to now governor, and not just once, 2 times. What else can I say? So, because of what you have done, I'm not the only son in Benue State. You have done this to me. So me, I'm ready. And because you have stood with me, I have no reason. Just like Esther in the Bible. I want to end this by saying, just like Esther in the Bible, whom Haman had planned to destroy his people. And when Mordecai called on her and spoke to her, he said that, look, I will go before the king, though it's at the risk of my life. If I come back, fine. But if I perish, I perish. And so nobody should intimidate me. I remain committed to leading my people and also standing with the people. There is no way, as our leader said, how do you want me? Even when I'm on top of my wife and I remember the people who are in that DP camp.
You go flat.
Now you had it. You had it all from him. Every one of you clap for Ortom. Every one of you praise for Ortom. Every one of you wish Ortom is your governor from Igbo land. But you know why we're getting it wrong? We refuse to do what the Benue people did to have a person like Ortom fighting on their behalf. You heard him when he said, if I perish, make I perish. He's not afraid to speak the truth. He's not afraid to mobilize his people and defend his people, because that is the primary responsibility of every government. Not the kind of one you have in Imo State that invites bomber jets to ransack and kill Imo people, Imolites.
Even them also hella about the land jaba. Actually, me bomb 2 times. It's so kids dengara. School on Sodia. Apatam. The next one, I'm going to get a bomb the place.
And he's even proud of it. Now let me tell you, Ortom, at the time when Benue is being ransacked, killed, and nobody was saying anything, by these Marudas, armed Fulani herdsmen, the people rose, confronted Ortom, blockaded him, and he fought for the request of their people. He joined forces with their people, and the people stood behind him and ensured he returned as a governor for the 2nd term, and that's why he is fighting.
This is the future of Benue. I want to thank you very much. Please, can we be quiet? I want to thank and appreciate you very much for this solidarity and for your orderliness and for the message you have delivered to me. I want to assure you that I will not do anything that will betray the trust that has been given to me.
If you keep quiet, things will go wrong. Now, some of you have heard that one politician that even failed his immediate community when he was a senator have been endorsed by Buhari. Now, in the Anambra state, I'm asking you. In the Anambra state, I am asking you. Do you want a repeat of what happened in Imo State? If you want a repeat of what happened in Imo State, fold your arms, do nothing. You see these people, they are determined to take Anambra State by force. And what betide you if they do? I am not partisan, no, but every one of us are suffering from the good governance, from the change APC led by Buhari have brought to Nigerian people. A typical example that is close to us is what is happening in Imo State. Yes, I know that all the governors, Nigerian politicians, they have failed, but they are those who are worse than the devil. So, in Nigeria today, you choose a lesser evil and pray that Nigerians wake up and stop being used by this secular political class that adds no value to your life. Never do wells, that is what I call them. If you keep quiet, hey, for those of us who are still dreaming no election, I will keep saying it. Continue. But in the Anambra state, woe betide us if what happened in Imo State happens in Anambra State. The only way to stop it from happening is to come out in mass. Good Governance Ministry, we are mobilizing 1 million votes that will be channeled to the man whom we all will acknowledge he is standing on our, who will stand boldly to sign anti-open grazing into law and enforce it. Just like other governors are doing without fear. We want the kind of governor that will boycott Abuja and damn the consequences and start fixing our roads. We have the money. Our people have the money to fix all our roads without any monthly allocation from Abuja. Ndibo, we have the money to fix all our schools and pay our teachers. We have the money to pay our doctors, even our children, our brothers and sisters who are on the medical line. We have the money to pay them. Since the government, but you need leadership, and that is what is lacking in Igbo land. I have delivered the message. It is not left for you to either accept it or throw it to the wind as usual. But when the time comes, we will all suffer the consequences. I'm signing out. I've delivered the message. If you like, you share it. If you like, continue naming and calling anything you want. Continue labeling anything you want on anybody. But time will vindicate all of us. And we shall live to benefit or bear the consequences of our actions and inactions. I'm signing out. I'm also Janet Peters. Subscribe, like, and share. If you like, drop your comment. Let's have the opinion. Let's the discussion continue. Stay connected. Bye-bye.